Okay, so let's talk about what type of content you can create to reach the clientele that you're going after. Now, we always have this conversation around, I want to create content, I just don't know what to say or what content to create, or the content that I am creating is not necessarily generating me any new business or any interest in even my current clients coming back to me. So there's always this new conversation about what content to create. And so I want to give you 5 strategies on how to create new content that's actually going to reach the people that you're looking to reach. Okay? So we always think about reaching the client in their current state of mind, right? So always enter the conversation in your client's mind. And how do you do that? That's essentially like reading their mind, right? How are you going to know what your potential clients are thinking? Now, there are some tools that you can use, and that's what I'm going to share with you. I'm going to share with you 5 really good, easy tools. Most of them you're probably already using, just not in this way. Okay? So the first one I'm going to go over is industry Facebook groups. Now, you're probably in a bunch of Facebook groups that pertain to what it is you do for a living, and maybe some others, right? But go into those industry Facebook groups and watch what is being posted about, hey, a client asked this question, how would you respond? Or I just had this situation pop up, I don't necessarily know how to handle it, what would you do, right? So you don't necessarily have to go in there and answer that question, but use that topic, that question, that content to create your own content around those questions or situations. That's number 1. Number 2 would be podcasts. Go through podcasts in your industry and just look at the titles. What are podcast hosts talking about on their podcast that pertain to your industry and your potential clientele? Take their topics and create some content in your own words around what specifically they are talking about. Because if they are talking about it and they're getting a lot of views and listens, then I guarantee you there's people that have those same concerns. So you should create the content around that. Also, books. Same thing. In your industry, what books can you look up, say on Amazon, or even going to a bookstore like Barnes & Noble or whatever, and looking at the book titles and the subtitles, even going to the table of contents and searching specifically what is being talked about in those books, and create some content for your potential new clients around the knowledge that you might have around those particular topics. Here's another one that I absolutely love. I just kind of stumbled upon this. I don't even know how I did, but I get these emails all the time with kind of a digest of different topics, and it's called Quora, Quora, right? It's basically a database of people going on and asking questions about just about anything, but you can search for certain topics, right? So if you even go in and search for certain topics and save or ask to be notified when those questions come up, number 1, you could go in there, show your expertise and answer those questions, or you can generate those questions into content for yourself and create a video or blog post, email, podcast, whatever you're doing around what people are actually asking, that you can solve that issue. So all of this is right at your fingertips. Here's another good one, YouTube. Go to YouTube, look at the videos in your industry and how many views they're getting and how many maybe comments are on those particular videos. Take those those video titles and create content around those topics that you might have some expertise on. Okay, so those are the 5 tips that I have for you to jump in, go find what people are actually listening to, reading, and asking right there on the internet that you can actually grab and create some great content around. I would love to hear your feedback on this one, so shoot me some comments or texts and let me know specifically if this is going to work for you. Because if you're trying to create content and you're not sure where to look, use these 5 tips and I guarantee you, you are absolutely going to find some good content for yourself. All right, talk soon.